Hello Terra Novo Lyceum and hello world. I'm your host Alva. Today we are going to be drawing cards from the Soul Coaching Oracle Guide. I'm trying to see if you can see it. Always a little bit of a glare, particularly in the summer, by our favorite Denise Lynn. So I have a good reading today. And when I say today, I mean Monday the 27th, Tuesday the 28th, and Wednesday the 29th of June 2022. And the time just keeps flying by and flying by and flying by. So before we get started, I'm going to show you this deck one more time. We have all these nice warm summery colors. We've got a little bluebird, songbird of some kind here in the middle. And what I really like about this deck is this sort of whimsical artwork here. I'll show you a few of these cards. I'm holding them up high enough here. So sometimes when we're looking for a deck, it's the artwork. Frequently, it's the artwork that sort of draws us in and makes the deck sort of resonate with us, the images. And then when we get the cards in our hand, it's like, yeah, this one's the one. So before we draw cards, go ahead and take a nice deep cleansing breath in. Let it go and let it flow. That's what the universe has to say to us today. Nope. Well, we have a clear theme today. So these first two, yeah, they're very similar, but there's a little distinction going on. So our first card is pleasure, and our little affirmation is, my life is deliciously joyous. So seems like the past few weeks we've had a lot of cards that's focused on, releasing, letting go, healing, focusing on our goals. And now the universe is like, you know what? Time to take a pause, time to take a breath, time to do something that's pleasurable for you. We have a little, I think that's hot cocoa. I'm assuming it's cocoa because it looks like it's got like little marshmallows in it. That might be coffee. I don't know. But it's time to take a break, y'all. It's time to let everything just sort of breathe for a few minutes and do something for yourself. This feels an awful lot like self-care. It also feels like, go read that trashy romance novel. Go eat that piece of chocolate cake. Go for a walk. Sit around the house in your underwear. Whatever it is that brings you pleasure. Go have some sex, y'all. Like, go get your freak on. Just go. That's coming up too. Like, you and your partner hadn't been hanging out a little bit. Go hang out. You know what I mean? Go hang out. It's time for that. It's time to take a pause. It's time to recharge our batteries. It's time to indulge, and do not feel guilty about it. We've all been working hard, and the energy has been really intense. And even if it's not intense the entire time, we've been getting it in some pretty close waves, right? Go take care. Go take care of yourself. Go do something that you like to do. Go watch a movie. Go to the movie theater. Go watch something that you've been wanting to watch. I mean, like, I don't have time for that. Do something that is pleasing to your mind, body, and I'm getting particularly body, heart, and soul. This could also be a little bit of romance if you're single, and that's okay. Maybe go out and go chat with some people. See what happens. And that brings us to our second card, and I just love this. Passion. So once we start kind of letting loose, it says, I passionately accept and love myself. So again, this is self-care. This feels a little bit more, it does have a little romance to it. It does have a little sensuality, sexuality to it. It also has a little arts and crafts feel to me. Like if you, what did you like doing when you were a kid? Did you like painting or drawing? Go get you a coloring book. Go revisit a favorite story, whether that be in a book or a movie or something from. I'm getting weirdly enough. It seems like those two things like yikes. We don't want those two things to go together, but um, I'm looking for the right words because I just I'm like sensuality and sexuality, and then what did you like to do when you were a kid? And that sounds really terrible when I think about it and put it together there, but that's not what I mean. It's the energy that you had for something as a child, and not like innocence per se, but that sort of that joy, that unself conscious. There we go. That unself conscious joy, um, pleasure that you took in things. You need to channel that spirit. So that could mean again that oh, I really love to paint. Okay, go get your coloring book. You gotta start somewhere. I really like to read. Go grab a book. Yeah, and it's like being in your body. Like you want to be outside and play. Okay, and you want to be doing things with your body. You want to dance. There we go. That's what I'm getting from. You want to dance. Put on some music and just dance. You know, that unself-conscious joy. That energy. Bring that. Bring that in. Bring that to yourself. If you feel the need to connect with somebody else, or you want to connect with someone else, or that's coming up here, yeah, do it unself-consciously. You know, kind of almost intuitively. Just sort of go with what feels good there. Um, and please forgive my earlier blunder mixing those two energies together. But that's what I was. It was coming. It was coming to me, and I couldn't get it out there for a second. But yeah, and all of this is eventually going to lead to the ultimate goal here is freedom. Okay, a lot of times we get tied up, whether that even in our own healing journey, even in our own creative endeavors, even in our own family lives, we get caught up, and we need to free ourselves. Okay, we need to bring the focus back to us. We need to bring the focus back to the big picture, where we're going. Sometimes we get bogged down in details, right? And ultimately, taking time for things that you find pleasurable, taking time to engage in activities that you're passionate about is going to bring you that freedom to see the big picture. And I know it's not always possible, right? We don't have control over every single thing that happens in our lives. We do have control over how we interpret those events, how we react to those events. And a lot of times we get down on ourselves, like, I should do this, I should do that. We're striking that from our vocabulary. It's like, I can, but I choose not to right now. Not I should. We're not shitting on ourselves anymore, okay? I can, and I'm choosing not to right now. So part of this is freedom in, again, the mind, the soul, the body, but also freeing ourselves from that guilt or that shame or the shoulds. Okay, so it's a lot of it is how are we talking to ourselves? Okay, and I guess getting either in touch with our bodies or in touch with our creativity or in touch with the pleasure principle or the thing that we're passionate about, that is going to free us up to create that new vocabulary, to create a new way of seeing our situation or seeing the way ahead. Okay, so, oh, and our little affirmation, boundless freedom surges through me. So it says, my life is deliciously joyous. I passionately accept and love myself, and boundless freedom surges through me. So that's almost kind of like we're making steps, we're taking strides, we're opening ourselves up, and we're doing that through play. We're doing that through unself-conscious joy. We're doing that by engaging in pleasurable activities and things that we're passionate about and not feeling guilty about it. We're pausing now. We're pausing now to play and have fun. There we go. And we're going to feel a lot freer after we do that. There we go. There's our message for the week. And I hope everyone's having a good week. I hope everyone will think about coming and joining us for the Greek mythology class. We'll start here in, is it next week? Week after next? Very soon. Very soon. I'm going to be posting week 1, and we're going to start reading and chatting and talking and watching some videos and looking at some pictures, and it's going to be a good time. So I hope you all will come and join us, and I hope you all have a good week, and I'll talk to y'all again soon. Bye for now.